All have to come in video mode. All have to come in video mode, please. Yeah. Today I want to discuss on. Uh, I already discussed on this slide, and I informed also that is you need to collect at least 10 companies. Then what are the achievement awards are given by the which company? Then what kind of health insurances and paid vacation, and then social security, perks and bonuses, pay raise, and employee allowances are given in the various companies. You need to collect that. Then it becomes very easy for you to write in the final exam. Then I already informed that what is the commission and how do commission work, and advantages of commission based pay, what are the disadvantages are there, what kind of rewards are there, then what is the meaning of that remuneration, then employees value to the company, what is the type of job, the company business model, okay, what is that bonus is, where it is going to applicable, to whom it is applicable, okay, then what is the percentage of bonus we need to give them, okay, as per the uh, payment of bonus act, okay, then where it is going to applicable, eligibility component, and the maximum and minimum limit, disqualification of bonus, and how we are going to calculate that bonus. I discussed, I already given examples, so this particular slide explained. Then what are the complaints required by the employers, and what kind of penalties are there, and what are the contents of that form A, form B, and form C. I explained already in including form D also, and I explained that the pay model, and I'll discuss it on this particular pay model compensation. Majorly, you should discuss your objectives with all the employees. Okay, then you need to frame the policies. Then, with respect to objectives and policies only, you have to maintain those techniques. Okay, so on the basis of the techniques only, you need to take work from the employees like efficiency, fairness, conformity, compensation system, policies, and I mentioned that alignment, external competitiveness, contributions, and management. Okay, then I discussed on pay model of compensation technique also, compensation models and corporate culture also, and summarize the pay model compensation. Okay, then strategic policies means discussed on these all points, strategically how you need to pay to the employees, then what are the policies you need to implement to your employees, you need to research with your competitors, then evaluate different compensation models, okay, how they are giving, what you are giving, what are the models they are implementing, what are the models you are implementing to your organization, determine what are the costs are there, then verify those compliances, means for a purpose to follow that, what are the rules and regulations you are going to implement. Then here it is very important, and that is strategic perspectives of pay. I already discussed this point also. Strategically, what are the major perspectives are there to pay any compensation to your worker? That is a major part. So on the basis of the, I already given, on the basis of this particular heading, this particular topic, I already given three major examples, how they are aligning, how they are framing the objectives to pay any compensation to their workers. First, I took that as one of the major particular example, that is Microsoft. Then second one is Bristol, and third one is Fire Pond. I already took, these are the major examples. Those are coming under the strategic perspectives of pay. What are the perspectives are there to pay them strategically? Okay, why do we need a strategic perspective towards compensation? Why we need to pay them? Then, uh, what is the major role of management there? You can say that our strategy will be that we will let the market decide what we need to pay to the people on the basis of the need of the market. Okay, on the basis of the condition of the market. Okay, demand of the market. Okay, simply you need to pay to your employee, but reality is that employers cannot behave so simply. For the purpose to take more salary, their behavior is different. Companies compete very differently for very similar talent in different business situations. Means you need to analyze with your competitor. However, the objective of every company in any given situation of business for a company who manage compensation strategically remains the same. Compensation strategy should support its business strategy to gain competitive advantage. For the purpose to gain competitive advantage, okay, you need to support its strategies, and you need to follow the rules and regulations, compliances. Okay, and this is what we call strategic perspective towards the compensation management. And I mentioned who are the major, what is this particular, who are the founder of this Microsoft company. Microsoft company's major headquarter of Microsoft is in Redmond, Washington. Bill Gates and Paul Allen are the founders of the Microsoft. Means this is one of the software based company. So on the basis of this, what are the strategic perspectives towards total compensation? For the purpose to give such a kind of compensation, what are the strategic perspectives they are going to implement? They need to implement good particular objectives. They need to follow the objectives. They need to frame the objectives. Then only they can align their particular work to all their business workers or any workers. Then only it gives the sense. That's what that's called as internal alignment. Then second, that Bristol Myers Squibb company is, it is an American pharmaceutical company headquartered in New York City. Okay, this is one of the pharmaceutical company. Then what are the particular medicines they are going to manufacture by this Bristol Myers Squibb? Any cancer related medicines, HIV related, cardiovascular, then any diabetes medicines, then hepatitis, psychiatric disorders medicines they are going to manufacture. Then third one is, that is a Firepond company, and this is also one of the major software based company only, headquartered in the uh, Dallas Fort Worth, that is Metroplex, Southern US, founded in the year of 1983. So why I took these three major companies? For the purpose to, these are also people giving their compensation to their employees. Then what are the major strategic perspectives they are implementing to their organization? See, I already mentioned in the image, that is objectives they need to follow. Along with those objectives, they need to internally align. They need to provide such a kind of internal workload to the particular all the employees. They need to follow again the rules and regulations. So those are coming under this. Here in Microsoft company, okay, their objectives are like this. They need to support to the business objectives without harming to the organization. Okay, they need to implement good objectives. Okay, they are implementing good support to their particular employees. On the basis of their objectives only, they are going to support to the recruiting, motivation, and retention of MS caliber talent, and it preserves the MS core values also. Then what are the objectives of Bristol Myers Squibb? So those are depend on what kind of company they have. Depend on that, they need to align internally align the work with their particular employees. Here, Bristol Myers Squibb is, it is which company? This is pharmaceutical company. So it supports the business mission and goals for the purpose to reach the target. Okay, They need to support to their particular workers. They need to identify. They need to give support by discussion with their employees related to their mission and goals. Once when they are going to discuss, take an example, if you are working in any XYZ company, in any pharmaceutical company, if you are going to discuss any mission and goals, then it becomes very easy for you to reach that particular target. Like objectives plays a very important role. And second is develop global leaders at every level. You need to give them training, you need to give them targets. Okay, then by analyzing that all, okay, you need to develop the global leaders at every level. Reinforce team-based culture in each and every particular organization. Okay, that team-based culture plays a very important role. You need to work in team, then only it creates positivity in the organization. And by implementing such a kind of objectives, okay, you can reduce costs and increase the productivity, maybe in the form of team. Then what kind of particular objectives are there in the fire pond? Like demonstrate respect for individual talent, means they need to analyze that each and every individual employee's talent and the limitless potential of an highly motivated team. Okay, what are the potentials are there? Okay, what are the particular uh, motivation theories they are going to implement to their organization? Okay, those all means their basic objective is to they are going to motivate to the worker, to encourage high standard of excellence, original thinking, a passion for the process of discovery, and willingness to take risk. By maintaining such a kind of higher standards of excellence, okay, they are willing to discover and take more risks related to their particular work. Reward fresh ideas, okay, hard work, and a commitment to excellence for the purpose to reach in excellence. Okay, they need to reward, they need to give fresh ideas, and they have to discuss with such a kind of particular fresh ideas with their employees. Then hard work is also plays an important role. Means here major objective is to you have to take work from the employees. That's what proper management skills that is required. They are implementing already. Value diverse perspectives as a key to discovery. You need to identify that and what are the values are there. Okay, then what are the perspectives, those are important. You need to identify that, then these are the key to discovery in a thing. So these are the major objectives, okay, by these three companies. Then how they are internally aligning with respect to their particular uh, objectives. Those are integral part of MS culture, no doubt. Support MS performance and driven culture, no doubt. Then business or technology based organization design structure. So depend on this particular by designing the structure of the organization, by implementing the good technology, by implementing the overall culture of that particular organization, depend on their need, depend on their objectives, depend on what kind of particular products they have, depend on that they need to drive that particular culture in their organization. That's coming into the Microsoft. So next one is by Bristol's Myers Squibb, flexibility for development and growth, for the purpose to development of and growth of the organization. Okay, they need to discuss with their particular employees. They need to motivate again to their particular medical that representatives MRs. So they are going to give such a kind of workloads targets. Then they will again liable to the particular competition by their competitors. Reflect responsibilities, required competencies, and business impact. It creates the responsibilities to the all the producers, okay, even to the sales executives, also to the MRs, and also it identifies the exact core competencies required to sell their particular product, especially in pharmaceutical company, and it will impact on the particular businesses by implementing such a kind of objectives. Then by Fire Pond company, pay differences that fosters a collegial atmosphere depend on their work. Okay, pay differences are depend on the quality of work, maybe experience, maybe the knowledge, maybe anything. That's depend on. There should be some differences between one employee to another employee. Then only that creates some qualitative or collegial atmosphere that creates. Then on the basis of that, they can reach their targets and reinforce high expectations. Okay, so depend on these all points. Okay, we can analyze that what are the major strategic perspectives towards the total compensation. Why other companies they are giving good compensation, why not other companies are not giving good compensation? Because of these, by these three particular companies you can analyze that. Okay, perspectives of total compensation. Then what are the strategic pay decisions before going to pay any compensation to the employees? What are the major pay decisions you need to take as an HR manager? You need to think on budget allocation, develop salary ranges, means that particular band you need to think on that, salary audits, benefit package, and performance management system. Budget allocations means by the top authority, especially in this year, for the purpose to take that any raw material to manufacture that, for up to from manufacturing, taking up that particular raw material into the company, means procurement to up to end user's hand. What is that budget allocation? What's the total cost? You need to analyze that. So on the basis of that, okay, by good particular employees, how much you can give, you have to make that list. So depend on that particular list only, depend on that particular cost only, you need to develop the salary ranges, depend on the performance of the employee, depend on the experience of the employee. If their performance is good, even they are a good experienced candidate, no doubt you need to give that particular salary ranges, depend on their work. So ranges are in the form of yearly, this kind of particular increment, maybe change in the DA, maybe change in the this one, any other benefits. So depend on that, you need to fix up that particular salary to their workers. Then salary audits are maybe if you are working in any organization, take an example as an HR manager, you need to think on what kind of salary I should give as per the Minimum Wages Act, as per the Labor Act. Okay, okay. Uh, you need to think on that. What is the minimum salary I should give? Okay, what is the maximum salary I should give? So maybe there are some audits are there. Depend on that. Okay, audits are going to happen. So as per the what they're going to ask, you are the answerable person. You need to think on that, and you need to give that such a kind of particular salary band to their particular workers. And what are the benefit packages are there? Okay, including salary. Okay, maybe there are some research allowances some companies are giving. Maybe by reaching that target, extra compensations you are providing, extra remunerations you are providing. So what are those extra benefits packages are there? Any traveling benefits package, then anything, maybe other country visit related to your organization, or how you are implementing, how they are implementing for the purpose to analyze that. Okay, what kind of particular benefit packages are there, you need to give them, and you need to prepare before in hand only. That is what strategic pay decisions. Then performance management system means there should be, you should work on that particular. Okay, how I should give them to the better performance. Okay, if there is a good performers are there in the organization, as a HR manager, you have to think strategically. You have to give them proper salary, proper pay decisions are required to the good performance. If there is no good performance are there, if there is no any good quality of workers are there in the organization, you need to again uh, uh, demotivate them. Demotivate in the sense, instead of promotion, demotion. That is a big punishment. So you can cut their salary and give them time to improve. So if they improved in the time, no doubt you can retain them in the organization, and you can give again some increments and promotions. If there is no any improvements in the performance of the employees, take an example, you can directly ask them resign. Okay, so these are the major strategic pay decisions which are coming under the this particular unit. Then next point is, that is best practices versus best fit options. Which practices I need to implement with respect to my particular organization, then how that is going to fit to my particular organization by providing or by implementing such a kind of any objectives, any rules and regulations. You need to cross verify with that. So that's what that's coming into the best practices versus best fit options. In that, first point is you need to align rewards with corporate goals. You need to align properly, like what kind of particular rewards I should give, and as compared to the corporate, okay, what is my particular goal, what's the corporate goal, okay, how they are giving particular rewards to their employee, and how you are giving such a kind of rewards to your employee. You need to align properly with your competitors with respect to your goal. Okay, then only it is the best fit rewards offering must be flow in an organization way from the company's purpose. Here, culture plays a very important role. Okay, culture and strategy. These offerings are not only aligned to the unique goals and needs of the company, but also support their achievement also for the purpose to achieve anything related to the need of the organization. Uh, if you are going to produce maybe 100 units of any production today, take an example, means as per according to that you need to maintain that culture, and you need to give that rewards to your workers. Means you need to align those all particular rules and regulations properly with respect to corporate goals. A best fit approach should begin with the development of a total rewards strategy that helps eliminate reward mismatches. For example, if your company is in meritocracy, it might ensure that your bonus plan is weighted to reward individual achievement. So depend on the individual achievement only. You need to give them best particular salary. If you are moving to a team-based structure, take an example, perhaps compensation is based on the demonstration of collaborative behaviors only. You need to provide, if you are in team-based working, take an example, that any compensation or benefits that should be in the form of collaborative behaviors. Depend on the all the behaviors of the employees, you have to reward them. Or if you are seeking to create a culture of fast-paced innovation, it might reserve a lion's share of the rewards pie for individual innovators or new and emerging business units. That's depend on one's organizations, how you are going to implement and how you are going to think about your own goals and your company goals with corporate goals. So depend on these all points. Okay, you need to give reward to your employees. In short, whatever the company goals and aspirations, a best fit approach to rewards will uh, that is resonate with the availability of them. So means amplify them means again you need to increase them as per the need of the worker, as per the their particular quality of work. Then second, fine tuning rewards to employee need and desires as per their particular desires, what kind of needs are there. Okay, as an employee, you need to give proper rewards to your workers. That is one of the major ironies of the best practices approach, is that your competitors have more of voice in your company's rewards offering than, okay, your employees. A best fit approach avoids this trap by tailoring and optimizing rewards to the specific needs and preferences of your actual employees who are working properly in your organization. You need to give that specific, you need to identify their particular specific needs and give them preference to give extra particular rewards to your employees. If there is any, if you are implementing best fit particular approach, You need to avoid losing that such a kind of employees about by your organization. Value is in the eye of the that is beholder, and in the case of rewards, okay, the beholder is the employee. Beholder means one who is there in your organization. Okay, thus creating best fit rewards requires a customer centric mindset, especially as an employee. Okay, one who is going to think about the customer, one who are customer centric mindset. Okay, for them you need to analyze their particular that talent, and you need to give them more particular fine tuned rewards to your workers. That means treating employees like customers also, because if the today if there is any more number of customers are there because of your employees, value them, care about their experience, and actually asking employees what they want and need instead of assuming the companies knows what's best for them. So an effective best fit approach requires listening to, learning from, and fine tuning rewards for your employees. Very, very important. If you are implementing any best fit approach to your organization, that requires you need to listen properly about your employees, learn from them about new particular any ideas. Okay, maybe with respect to internal marketing, or maybe external marketing, maybe interactive marketing. Okay, you need to collect some ideas by your employees. You need to be familiar with your employees, but you need to take work from them. Okay, and by taking all this information, you need to maintain that fine tuning rewards for your employees. Then next point, that is identifying and deploying a differentiated rewards brand in the talent market. Need to identify, deploy differentiated rewards. Maybe one who is giving such a kind of any benefit to your worker, your particular benefit should be totally different. Okay, that should differentiate rewards brand in the talent market. Okay, so it creates the it attracts the more good employees to your organization. You can retain them, take them particular work, then you have to give them more particular rewards. If there is a more rewards are there, that creates the brand name in the public. If there is no any rewards, my dear students, there is no any use. Okay, by only taking work from them, there is no use. So when done right, the best fit approach should result in a unique and compelling rewards brand. If it does not, then what are the problems? It could mean that the company purpose, culture, and strategy are not unique. Means there is no any proper purpose. You are not implementing any good culture, and you are not implementing any strategy. Okay, so one day you need to close that your organization, which might not bode well for its future. Or it could be that the organization is not asking the right questions of its employees in the right way. For example, it is not enough to just ask employees how much they like a certain real or hypothetical offering. Instead, a more detailed line of questioning involving possible scenarios and trade offs would reveal more detailed information about the magnitude of employee preferences as well as the sensitivity of those preferences. What are the main preferences you are giving them? Okay, how you are going to implement good things in your organization. So you need to interact with them, you need to gel with all your employees. Okay, likewise you need to by maintaining such a kind of interrelationship between you and your employee, it gives more production. Okay, then what makes best fit? Already you implemented best objectives, but for the purpose to run your organization smoothly, okay, you need to give them rewards in a time manner. Okay, unique to your company is also what will differentiate it in the market for talent. Even if you are going to pay them both, one who are having talent, one who are not having talent, okay, then there is no any use. Okay, then especially to the talent person, if you're going to concentrate on them, means no doubt they will change that your organization. So on the basis of that, you need to give them extra rewards. So you should identify those differentiating factors, figure out which of them are most compelling, and then communicate them far and wide. This will transform your rewards offering into a beacon that will help attract like-minded candidates to your company. If there is a good particular talent person is there, then again by giving such a kind of extra rewards, okay, no doubt that will attract new, more talented employees to your organization. And here your this unit is over. If you have any questions, you can ask me now. Now the session is open for question answer here. Already 33 slides are there with respect to your first unit, including your thank you slide. But take an example, 30 slides are there. Okay. If you have any doubt related to your first unit, you can ask, or otherwise I'll ask some questions related to this particular slide. Okay. It's very important.
Sir,
Video mode. First, all have to come in video mode. I need to ask some questions
sir,
related to this slide. Yeah, Rohin, ask.
sir, you have told that Microsoft and that all examples, sir, we have to add that while solving the answer, sir.
See,
We
one
have to
thing,
refer some points about
how
it.
much you are going to add some examples, okay, that
Yes,
tells
sir.
that you are expert in that field. For the
Okay, sir.
purpose to
Sir, that you have
analyze,
told.
for the purpose to analyze with one company to another company, okay, what kind of objectives and how they are aligning with their particular any rewards or benefits, how they are aligning their work with respect to their strategy, okay, that becomes very transparent to analyze. Yes, this candidate is having such a kind of knowledge and everything. So better thing is you need to give some examples. Not only these three, you can take any company and you can take that example. You can write. That should be
Yes.
related to your topic.
Sir, you told about fire. Yes, sir. Sir, you told about fire porno, sir. Sir, I have searched that, sir, but it is coming as FPX, sir. That FPX it is coming, sir.
Take any example.
It has.
I'm not telling this is the only one, that is the only one, but you should aware about that what you are talking, and what you are giving some examples with respect to your topic. Okay, but
Yes,
today
sir. Yes,
I want
yes,
to
sir.
ask some particular important questions on this particular unit. That is maybe in next class. Okay, I will give you better examples related to this. Better examples in the sense how those companies are implementing. But time is very too short. I already given one small this assignment to you people. Rohin,
Yes, sir.
please tell me, take any 5 to 6 companies and how they are offering such a kind of allowances to their worker. Tell me,
Yeah, yeah.
mention me any
Yes,
6
sir.
companies. Yes.
Okay, sir. Sir, first I will take off Wipro company, sir.
Uh,
Hello, sir.
please.
Sir, first is Wipro company, sir. The benefit in the employees is like they provide insurance, health, and wellness, sir. In insurance, health, and wellness, there are different types, sir, like healthcare and insurance for 900 employees. They have seats for that. Life insurance, sir, for 820 employees. Disability insurance for 766 employees. Then dental insurance is there for 374 employees. Sir, they have given seats for those employees who need it, sir.
Okay.
Then vision insurance, sir, for 445. This is part of insurance, health, and wellness, sir. Then there is second part known as financial and retirement, sir. In that financial and retirement, they have pension plan 484, stock options or equity plans for 186 employees, retirement plan for 434 employees, performance bonus for 464 employees, sir. This is the second part of benefits they give. The third part is family and parenting, sir.
True.
Work from home will be there. They are providing that 384
Yeah.
maternity and paternity leave, sir, for 1,829 employees.
True.
Childcare is there, sir, for 442, sir. Reduced or flexible hours also is there as an opportunity for the employees.
True.
Then unpaid extended leave is there, sir.
True.
Yes, sir. Then they have vacation and time off, sir.
Yeah.
That is vacation and paid time off will there, 1,494 employees. Sick leave is there, sir, 944. And
Yes, yes.
bereavement, something, sir, bereavement leave. What this means, sir? That bereavement leave.
True. True. Very good. Very good.
So
See,
what is this bereavement leave, sir?
1 minute. 1 minute. See, what I'm trying to telling you means that is on this particular slide, at least you should take 10 companies, and on each particular point, what kind of employee allowances are they giving, what are the achievements awards they are giving, okay, how they are increasing their pay, okay, what kind of perks and bonuses.
So I have taken, sir, that 10 companies I have wrote, sir.
Yeah, I'll ask that one more student.
Yes, sir. Wipro companies perks and benefits, sir. Sir, perks and benefits of Wipro company, sir. Employee discount is there, sir. Free lunch or snacks is there, sir. Then employee assistant program is there, sir. Then gym membership is there.
Here is my one
then
request.
company card, sir.
Is my one
Then
request
they
to
provide.
listen, Rohin. Here is one request to all my students.
Yes.
On this particular slide, okay, what are the achievement awards they are giving, what are the employee allowances are there, pay raise, how they are increasing their pay raise to their workers. Take any company, take any 10 company, okay, and you need to list out these all points, okay, then it becomes very easy for you people to write in the final exam. Okay, if there is any offline class, then I'm ready to take one assignment on this, right? So it becomes very easy for you to write in the final exam. Means that tells that how much you are aware about this compensation, okay, how much you are aware about the some companies, how they are giving some rewards to their workers. It becomes very easy for you to write in the exam. Okay, now I want to ask one small questions to Rashmi Magdum.
Sir, you tell me please that bereavement leave means what, sir?
What is that? What you are asking?
Bereavement something, sir. Bereavement leave, sir.
Bereavement leave. Spell that. Then I
sir, yes, sir. BEREAVEMENT. Leave, sir. LEAVE.
Rohin, do one thing. Rohin, after class,
yes,
give
sir.
me a
Yes,
call.
sir. Yes, sir.
Then I will.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Then I will discuss with you, huh? Rashmi.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Rashmi. Small question.
Sir. Yes,
name
sir.
any 4 to 5 companies and how they are giving that achievement award. Any 5 company. No time. Only 20 seconds are there with me. Explain fast.
Yes.
Fast.
Only achievements and awards.
Only achievement awards.
So the thing is, when I search for achievement and awards in net, it is showing what achievements and awards company has, sir. It is not showing what company gives to its employees, sir. When I searched for it.
No.
No, sir. I'm being honest enough.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Even for the purpose to collect any information by the internet, the talent is required. Okay. Don't search like simply. Okay. Maybe in next class.